Thanks you for rising from your past to be a better person. So, says you covered the important things already. The dark makes a fine place to hide. Says that it was a toy bot like that for sale at the market once. Has plenty to do, so no worries. The world needs you. It's that monster or ruin. So, says you covered the important things already. This corner of the world is called Anywhere, which is maybe why Klick calls it home. Hard to see too far in the darkness. This fellow seems shocked to see you. He's heard about you, but figured you didn't have the guts to do what must be done to survive till the end of the world. Says it's better not to talk about that. Figures someone like you must be willing to do anything to stay alive, just like him. Now that you got this far, though, which way will you go? Are you really tough enough to see this through to the end? Or will you turn tail and run when the end finally comes? Guesses the end is coming either way. When there's nothing but a bad storm rising, it's ride or die. Asks you to think of the world like a set of locks. Every time you do something, you decide whether to open one or not. Would you go back and open different ones now? Better than what? Maybe things have to get worse first. The world seems like it's starting to heal. How pointless. Appears to him like you've been wasting your time trying to fix the unfixable. Can't understand why you work with the Myriad. Someone needs to lock them up. Claims to have tried and failed. What's the point of trying again? You look like you'd be a fun lock to pick. Says back in the days no one locked anything, but that's changed. Locking yourself in and others out is his key to survival. He keeps his business low-key, but for the right person, he's willing to unlock secrets from the back then. The gears mesh well between you. It'll be easier for both if you just call him Klick. Says he'd be happy to show you. Klick says his key to success is metal. And judging from what he's heard about you, you're handy with metal too, literally. If you charged a bar of metal at a toxinol zap station, he could forge it into the palm of your hand. That would help your Klonkfist beat new paths into the future. Just flip the switch of a generator that produces superheated, glowy air and get on it when the lightning charge forms. Simple, right? Says you seem much more suited to this kind of danger, and it's your Klonkfist after all.
See? On my side. Go, dog, go!
First instincts can be truly awful.
The fun thing is always the right thing.
Next time, look at it with a clear heart.
Duckly duck duck.
You could have missed this village. It's called Mamble Clump. Let's see. You have a chance to change the future for good or bad. That's a toxinol zap station. That's not too bad. Just flip the switch of the generator to produce superheated glowy air and get on it when the lightning forms. Right between the eyes. You're low on health. Amazing how much that helps. Becoming terminal. You've got nothing left. Darkness cloaks the world. You did good, but the lightning did all the work. Head back to Klick to amp up the Klonkfist. Yes, some e-waste for you. Let's see.
Ka-cha-cha.
Klick says your fist is charged and ready to punch a hole through anything that stood in your way in the past. Klick's worked out the locks of the world, but still needs to make the keys. He figures he could make a skeleton key, a key that'll unlock any old lock, if only he had a back-in-time bone. He's talking about remains of the dead and gone, and that means a chill down your spine as this bone comes from a particular site, the gone forevermore. Figures you could use it for good, if you wanted to.
The light shines on!
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst. We're just the best.
Klick says you're locked together in fate. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Says it's hard to keep a secret from someone as smart as you. Might as well tell you where the place is, as you'll figure it out eventually. The tree looks pristine, but we must treat it better to keep it that way. You and the Myriad tribe share ideals, and that's a risk. True balance requires equal parts of opposites. Says you should take it easy. Klick says you're locked together in fate. Klick says you need to dig up a back-in-time bone from Gone Forevermore. Klick says you're locked together in fate. Understands you have other places you need to go.